Yes, sir. Hey man, you hear my voice, man. You know what time it is, man. It's time for social media's most perfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
Hollywood,
And together we make
these nuts.
These Nuts, man. Here for another episode, man. And as I tell you at the beginning of each and every episode, you can follow the podcast on Facebook. That's These Nuts Official. Instagram is These Nuts underscore. How they can contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, you can keep the nuts separated and go on Apple, Spotify, Podbean, however you consume podcasts. Also, if you want to follow me personally, I am Infamous on TikTok. I'm also Infamous on X. Hollywood, how do you get in contact with you on social media?
I am Hollywood Rich underscore on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
Oh, okay. So there it is. So Hollywood, how was your your week this week?
It was like every other week. I did get a workout in every day this week.
Okay.
So I'm back on track. Every day this week I did something.
Okay. So you gonna be ready for this summer?
Hell no, nigga, that shit don't happen in no week.
Nigga, the summer ain't in a week.
I know I'm working towards getting ready for the summer. I ain't ready now.
Oh no, I ain't say you're gonna be ready now. I say you're gonna be ready for the summer.
From your mouth to God's ears, yes.
Yeah, me as well, man. I actually got a chance to work out this week as well. Work. I went to the pre-jazz in the gardens get together at the Hard Rock. Want to see?
Shit.
Yeah, got a chance to see a bunch of people I ain't seen in a while. People I got to I got to kick it with. Also went and bought me a new bed. I've been putting that shit off for a while, Hollywood. I had to go do it yesterday, but I woke up. But listen, I ain't got home at 4 o'clock in the morning in years.
How you
That
feel?
shit different, boy.
That's why I say how you feel. I see you drinking coffee like an old man. I ain't never seen you drink no motherfucking coffee.
That's like you seen me drink coffee last week, dog. You know I drink coffee for the intermittent fasting to create the appetite.
Oh, I ain't paying attention. I thought it was a Celsius for you, not coffee.
Nah, that's my little food suppressant that I use to help me get through the fasting. Matter of fact, I broke the fast. What was that? Saturday, Friday night. Cause when you in Miami, dog, you got to do as the Miamians. After we left the Jazz in the Garden, little get together. For people that's familiar with Miami, it's Walmart. I ain't gonna say it's right across the street, but it's really right across the street, and that's where all the old peoples gather after the fist.
Oh wow, y'all niggas said that's Sonic, huh? Oh wow.
No, not Sonic. The Walmart parking lot, dog. Right next to the smoke bar, right?
Just reminiscing, huh?
Hollywood, you know when you're in Miami, dog, and you go to the little after. I would say I ain't gonna say it's an after party, but everybody put up in their cars. They got the music playing. Niggas out there cooking. Bro, it's been a while since I had some good home grilled shit from the crib. So I wind up at 2. I think we left that shit about 2 o'clock. The Jazz in the Garden looked. I think we left about 2, 1, maybe 1:30, 1:45. Slid over to the little place. Bro, it's been a while since I had ribs, chicken.
No, you tell me you ain't no foodie.
I ain't.
You're a foodie. That shit ain't the same up there where you at. That's what it is.
That's the point why I had it. I mean, if I had it regularly to my crib like that, then I probably wouldn't have got it. But since I ain't had it, why not indulge in it while I'm there?
Now you be eating some bullshit up there.
Yeah. So broke the little fast, but that about it though, dog. I had a good time though. Like I said, I seen people I ain't seen, some girls I ain't seen in a while. Yeah. I wouldn't do Jazz in the Gardens, but I definitely do that pre-party thing again, dog. They have it in like the suite at Hard Rock, dog. So it was cool, dog. A lot of backing that ass up was going on. Pop the coochie. Frankie Beverly and Mays. You know how the old people get down.
Yeah. A lot of old knees. I get you.
Yeah, man. So I had a good time, man. And I might be down your way this week, but shit, you gonna be at work. But I might be down there this week.
I am. Yeah.
You know, I might scream at you when I come through. You know, if I come. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the podcast. I was kind of excited because Hollywood put something up in the group chat that made me actually I was kind of shocked because I'm the nigga that's usually flooding up the the group chat with topics. So anytime Hollywood put some shit up in there, I'm gonna make sure that
That mean I had some free time.
Oh, so I'll be having free time, bitch. Is what you're saying?
No, you be having free time. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
No, I just see some shit and I be thinking it's interesting to talk about. So I plug it up. Hold up. So I'm going off this Gabrielle Union situation in Hollywood put it in.
I couldn't have been.
Now, the reason why this was interesting to me because I remember a couple of years ago, I think this before she married Dwayne Wade, she was saying that
No, that was after they got married, but we talked about it though.
No, I'm saying before she married Dwayne Wade, she was married prior, right?
Oh, okay.
And I guess Buddy divorced her and wanted all her shit. So she was on that when she married Dwayne Wade, she was on that she don't want him to pay 100% of the bills. He go 50-50, no prenup, no none. Like she said, she was down to have a prenup and all that shit because of her prior experiences being married. So somewhere in this confuckle, she just
yeah, but that shit different when you the first nigga you was married to, you had more money than him. You ain't got more money than Dwayne Wade.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so that changed it.
Yeah, so my thing about it was, you know, I guess it was the clip from the Breakfast Club or whatever. Do you think her stance changed because her at the time of her marrying Dwayne Wade, she was pretty she's established in Hollywood, but she was getting more movie roles at the time. So, you know, his money was really, I guess she said his money and her money was hers. But now that these movie roles done start slowing down, nigga, you the provider. And from what they were saying on the Breakfast Club was, nigga, Dwayne Wade was like, nigga, I'm going to do what you want to do. Like, if this is what you want to do, then I'm going to do it. You can't fall back on it now.
Because basically she was trying to prove a point. And I don't know if you remember, but Wade pretty much told a story about why she felt the way she felt.
Yeah.
I guess they was having a little disagreement or argument, and he said he made a mistake and said, my house.
Yes.
And that shit changed everything. She wanted to get in house. We're going to split everything down 50-50. And that's how she got into the situation because basically she was trying to prove a point.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that. And that also brings me to a point to where you got to be careful what you say to your significant other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what we said when we talked about it.
We say all the time on the podcast, the wildest shit that we've learned was sticks and stones may break our bone, but words will never hurt. Maybe that was for that generation, whoever came up with that shit. You know what I mean? Maybe Kuta Kinte and them came up with that shit and they chopping off foots and all that type of shit. But in modern days and time, bro, words hurt way more than motherfucking
That shit hurt. That shit hurt back then.
So I'm gonna play the clip from what they talked about on the Breakfast Club, and me and Hollywood gonna discuss a little bit more. But this is what this is what they say Gabrielle Union said.
50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. And 50-50 is I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything. And when I started to really address that, and I was like, do you want to pay whole mortgage? I thought I was about to die. And he was like, you insisted on that. He's like, I thought it made you feel better. I'm like, it did. And right now I want to say, back now it sounds crazy to be like, you, Mr. NBA superstar who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do, can pay the mortgage.
And why are you laughing?
I like that.
What?
Go ahead, Hollywood.
Nah. Nah, you had a point to prove, so I'm gonna let you prove that point. And when you get sick of proving your point, then I'll be here for your relief. That's all that shit was. Like, we always talk about men and a man's ego and how a man's ego will be the downfall of a man. But that's a perfect example of a woman's ego putting her in a fucked up situation. You know you married to this nigga who made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, but yet because he fucked up and made a bad statement, now you got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much the situation she find herself in.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree, dog. I just, again, like I said, at the end of the day, like God or life gonna always teach you. Like, you gonna say something, and it's gonna come a time or a situation where what you said, you're gonna have to stand on. And that's life. So be careful what you say to people, bro. Because I feel, and this is my personal opinion, in life, in relationships, if it's me and you talking, or if it's me talking to a girl, or whatever, friendship, it's always gonna come a time where whatever you say you about, you're gonna be tested on if you about that life. And yours just happen to come down when it's very peculiar at this point where you're not as successful as you once were in Hollywood. Now the roles ain't coming in as frequently as they were. You're slowing down, you're a mom, you got other priorities and shit. Dwayne Wade, this is what people don't realize about Dwayne Wade. Yeah, Dwayne Wade made a lot of money in the NBA, right? But Dwayne Wade is huge over there in Japan and Asia and shit like that. He up there, he one of them niggas over there. So that shit y'all be laughing at about them elite wings and shit like that, that nigga is a cultural mover over there. You know what I'm saying? The world is bigger than just the United States, bro, which is going to bring me to another topic that we're going to talk about a little bit later about Drake and his FIFA shit. Bro, listen. Your money wasn't going to never last as long as Dwayne Wade money was. It just wasn't possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, for what?
Hey,
for about
I was listening. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. What you expect?
No, I was listening to that Breakfast Club interview. And motherfucker Just Hilarious had the nerve to say it's Dwayne Wade's fault because he should have noticed her struggling and her going through. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead with what you were finna say.
No, I'm finna play it for you. Go ahead, Keith. Because I'm finna make the statement.
Nah, go ahead, play it. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Amount of money than I do can pay the mortgage.
And why you laughing?
I like that.
What?
No, I was going to see what happens when Hollywood starts rolling back DEI initiatives.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's different.
But Devon, it's a struggle.
I like it to stand to revisit the table. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she felt as if like that would have worked for her at first. But I ain't gonna lie, something about it that I don't like that she said that he said. Oh, I mean, that's something that you wanted to do. So you didn't take charge enough to be like, nah, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going, you know what I mean? Like, he just kind of let her, I mean, that's fine.
One of his wife said, nah, I want to do this. Okay, do it. I'm here whenever you want to come back. But let's go ahead, do it.
I know you're going to get tired. Don't worry about it. Go ahead on out there. I know you're going to get tired.
But just to not see that she tired before she get there. This lady said she was about to die.
He might have seen it and said, the type of woman that she is, he might have had to let her get to that point to be like, okay, you want to talk now? Like, I know sometimes that happens.
I wish. Okay, well, I get it. I get it.
No,
you see me struggle, you better say something before I gotta say something.
Not if you act.
I get what everybody's saying, but I don't think it's a struggle thing. I think that she.
Okay, Hollywood, that's what Just Hilarious had to say. Now,
never. I'm never gonna say nothing.
Listen,
never.
Listen, this is the problem that most men have with their women, right? Is that you got to know your partner, bro. Just Hilarious, or some of these other women, they like. I'm not comparing them to kids, but what I'm saying is, someone you got to let go see for themselves. Like, you can tell a person all you want. Hey, let me do this. You good? And then some people got to go figure that shit out for themselves to understand.
Like Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, like you got to go figure it out. So talking about you better, bro. If that's your character. Because then the other flip side to that is if Dwayne Wade take the power and do what she said Dwayne Wade should have did, then he's controlling. So my thing is this. However you play the scenario out Hollywood, we're going to always be the bad guy. If you step in and be the man and say, nah, you not paying the bills, and then something go wrong, first thing she going to throw up in his face is, well, you told me not to do this and da-da-da. So you're not going to win regardless. So why have the argument?
Nah, but I need women to remember how we got in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Gabrielle got mad and made this suggestion on her own.
Yes.
She wanted to do this. I ain't had nothing to do with this.
Sure didn't.
Just because I had a slip of the tongue, you finna go this drastic and make this drastic of a turn to go here?
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let you do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And you tell me when you done had enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna step in. I'm not finna
Mm-hmm.
step in. Why is you stressing and Gabrielle talking about, oh, I almost died? Why? Why would you almost die? Feel like you about to die? You know you got your man behind you. You know, in case of emergency, break glass.
Yeah,
Your nigga right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck you mean you about to die?
That's just the game that women play, bro.
You about to die because your ego won't allow you to go talk to your man.
And that's something that we don't never talk about, dog. We constantly talk about the ego of a man. We never talk about the ego of women, bro. Their egos get them in trouble just like our egos get us in trouble, bro. We are all, listen, I don't know why it's so hard for people to believe that, bro. We're all humans at the end of the day, dog. We're made to be with each other. If it's a man or a woman, or a man or man, or a woman or woman, however y'all want to do it, bro. Humans are made to be with somebody else, bro. So all this independent shit, a lot of y'all independent women are independent because y'all made bad life choices. Y'all chose the wrong nigga. So you can't curse all men for what one nigga did to you, or vice versa. Bro, you picked the wrong woman. That's not saying every woman gonna be the way because you chose the wrong woman. And this story brings me back to a situation that's personally near and dear to me. And Hollywood know this story. This was an issue I had with my kid's mom. Years ago, where me and Hollywood, I think we had just started working at the job I was working at, and I made a suggestion about I think his car was broke down or some shit. And I say I come pick him up so his wife ain't got to get up or some shit like that. I said, just in general conversation. At the time, my kids' mom was
nigga came a long way, boy.
Huh?
You say I was broke down? Ooh, I came a long way.
Nigga, I mean your car wasn't messed. I don't remember what, but you need to ride to work. And I say I come.
I'm just saying. Thank you, God.
I mean, but do you remember that?
No.
No, I'm talking about the story about when that shit caused a rift between me and my kid's mom, where she kept that shit going on for years. Like 15 years after we, remember she told me about, infamous, you'll go pick Hollywood up, so it's like, but I gotta go get on the bus every morning to go to work or something. You remember that conversation? Me and you had years ago?
Yeah.
And you was like, bro, she still bring that shit up? Bro, she still bring that shit up for 15. My thing about that whole situation was this, how it affected her. Right? She harbored that feeling for years towards me. But my defense is, once you told me what the problem was, you ain't seen the inside of a bus since. You don't know what the inside of a bus look like. When you came to me with the problem, I adjusted accordingly. I made sure you never got on another bus in your life. But because I said that and just talking with Hollywood, you felt some type way about that.
Yeah, but when women do that, my wife do that shit too. That let me know that's the only argument that you got. When you start going back to shit that happened 10, 15 years ago, you ain't got nothing present to harp on or to drag me about. That's all I done gave you in the last 15 years.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, dog, like it was just crazy to me. Like it's with this situation, like with Gabrielle Union. I'm like, bro, Gabrielle, you was making bread then. So Wade money wasn't really important to you. But once that shit slowed up and them Lee Wing checks were still coming in and Wade on NBA TV and all this other shit, he got a podcast he doing. So
all kind of money.
Things get different.
Any part owner of who that is, Cleveland? Yeah. No, that's Usher.
No. Utah Jazz.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So, bro, this what you listen. I don't understand none of this. I'm not a religious person, but I do understand that your partner's supposed to be your help. Ain't that the way it's supposed? I ain't supposed to be a hindrance to you, but your girl ain't supposed to be a hindrance to you neither. Y'all supposed to be helpmates, bro. When the fuck did
this shit ain't a competition, man. No matter what the majority of the money come from, it's still going to one pot. This shit ain't no competition, man. We supposed to eat together, not compete against each other. That shit different, man.
That's the name of the podcast. Eat together, not compete together. That's the name of the podcast. There you go, Hollywood. Hey, speaking of that, bro. Since we in this, do you know who the guy DDG is?
Yeah, I think I know that.
All right, well, he's the father of what her name? Holly Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been on social. Well, you probably ain't, but I have. He's been on social media, bro. And for you guys who don't know who he is, he's a YouTuber, influential YouTuber. First, he's actually one of the first people to actually get into that YouTube shit. He was a rapper, but he kind of turned it into a YouTuber. If you know who Theze Nutz is, he on Theze Nutz, not Theze Nutz level, because I think Theze Nutz is like the holy grail of that shit at this point.
But I think all of them young dudes get inspiration from him.
From him, yes.
Yeah, he wanted the dudes who started that shit.
Yeah. Well, for you guys who don't know, he has a kid from Holly Bailey, right? The girl who played Little Mermaid. And they have I want to say the kid can't be a year yet. He may be. But he's on social media now, and he was complaining about her using the kid as leverage against him, as far as her not allowing him to be able to see the kid, right? And I think this is a story that a lot of men go through, not just on his level, but on the common man level, where the woman uses the child as bait to get you to do what she wants you to do. Now, my thing with this is this. I'm gonna play something for what he said. I don't know how you maneuver through a situation like this, especially going on the internet, right? Because Holly Berry has one of those what's the word I'm looking for, Hollywood? She has one of those clean images, right?
Yeah.
So anytime she's the opposite of her sister, right? Her sister's the sex symbol. Holly seems to be publicly the good one. In my brain, what that tells me is
she worked for Disney.
What that tells me is you switched the two around. I think Holly acts how people think Chloe acts. Because Chloe is the one that goes out and got the revealing clothes on and make that, sexy type music or whatever. But I think Holly actually acts like people think Chloe do. And if you listen to this dude and listen to how he talking, Hollywood, all he's saying is, bro, I want to see my son. And it's crazy that if you look at it, most of the time, dog, the niggas that want to be in their kids' life usually get the baby mamas who act crazy. And the vice versa, the good girls usually get the deadbeat dads. It's never two good motherfuckers get together, a good dad and a good mom, and the sole purpose is the child. It's usually the opposite. So now they're in a tug of war, bro. He's saying he only get to see his kid when she allows him to go see his kid. And it's turned into a big melee on social media because, people pick sides and shit like that. So I'm going to play what he said, Hollywood, and then I'm going to let you respond to how you feel about the situation, because I think that this is something that all of us as men and women, we go through. It's just theirs are getting played on a world stage in front of the audience for people to pick and choose. And I think at certain points, dog, certain parts of your life, dog, you just got to keep off social media, dog. But I'm going to play the little clip, and this is what he had to say.
Wait, so now if y'all don't see me with my son, every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'm going to number it. Let's see. I know she going to let me see my son now. This is the only way. Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son. Only if we on perfect terms and she around is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything. That's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together.
Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
The life story of a lot of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Obviously, he's moved on, but she hasn't, and that's the main issue.
Mm-hmm.
She still got feelings. She still want them to be a family.
And what he's saying is, Hollywood, he do a lot of adult. I mean, I ain't gonna say like wild shit, but he does a lot of content now that he's not with her.
Yeah.
That involves him showing his dating life with other women. And what people are saying, I'm just giving a little context before you speak. People are saying because he does that, that's irritating her. And it's people that's in her ear telling her, how you gonna have your baby around a dude that got all these girls around and doing all this other type shit? And she maybe still have feelings for him. And that, so when he was saying that shit about content and women, that's what he's talking about. Because a lot of his content now, but you know, when you doing YouTube thing, streaming like that, that shit is about your life. So he just got a camera following him around about his everyday life and the shit that he got going on.
That shit work. That's not gonna be around when I got my kid with me. That shit is for work. I put work in one category. I put my fatherhood and me being a father to my child over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a young girl who's still caught up in her feelings about a nigga who don't want to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he don't want to be with her, and I think she still obviously she still want to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna keep bumping heads, no matter what he say, no matter what he do.
Yep.
So either he get his shit some time, or he do what niggas don't want to do. You got to take that shit to court and get visitation.
Yeah.
Do 50-50. Because I don't think nothing he does is a detriment to his child. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a bad father. So if you can't handle this shit or give it some time and let her come to her senses and get over you or whatever, then you got to take that shit to court, man, and let them people tell her what she gotta do.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be wanting to go to no court. You want to handle that shit outside of court, but sometimes you gotta be the one to take it there. So if that's what you want and your focus is your child and she want to allow you to see your child, then take that shit to court.
That shit crazy, dog. Because I remember one time he was on Theze Nutz live stream with his son. And that shit was a big problem. She was like, you can't take my son on nothing like that. And my thing is this, bro.
She came and apologized about that.
But bro, you do the same thing with him.
That's why she apologized.
So what's the difference of him taking him on there? And he said Theze Nutz bought his son $1,000 worth of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, bro, so what are you mad at me for when you have him on movie sets? You have him here. You doing the same shit?
All the above.
So listen, bro. Me and Hollywood say this shit all the time, bro. Be careful of the person that you choose to reproduce with, because that shit either gonna hinder your life or it's gonna advance your life. And most times, and I don't know how she feels about this, but most times in scenarios where two people have a child and they break up, one not usually over the other one, as the other one is over the other one, if that makes sense.
Right.
You may be done moved on from her, but that don't mean she moved on from you, or she has moved on from him and he ain't moved on from her. So now anything that we doing
is usually the person who initiates the breakup who's completely over that person.
Yeah.
You don't initiate no breakup unless you over somebody.
Yeah.
So obviously he the one that initiated that. Simple math to me.
So shout out to him though, dog. For me, bro, man, listen. I'm with you on line and step, because only reason why I say I'm in, because bro, man, listen, I live this life, bro. I mean, not like as far as using the kids as a pawn, you know what I mean, in my personal life with my kids' mom, but you know, being able to separate mutually and still build. I don't know if it's because we were older when we broke up, so our minds was a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Our minds were a little more in line with each other to be like, okay, well, listen, this is for the betterment of the kids. This is what we're gonna do. Da 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 da. Then if this shit would have happened when we was their age, if I was 20 and she was 22 or 23 years old, bro, I don't know if this shit break up act like how I shit did.
If you would have initiated that shit before she was ready to part ways, then all hell would have broke loose. I think it was better that you did get this shit some time and did try to, see if we could work it out. And then, let it dissolve by itself. Then you just initiating that shit when you first at the first sign of, shit going bad. I think that's how you know what I'm saying? Your shit separated amicably.
Okay, well, shout out to him, bro. Moving on, bro. Our next topic. Let me see. No, it's a police officer in New York, right? She fine.
I'm still looking for that video.
Huh?
I'm still looking for that video.
Bro, it's in the group chat. What are you talking about?
Oh goddamn! Let me go through the group chat. I do it after this.
No, it's in the group chat. I put it up in the group chat. Well, for you guys that don't know, it's a New York police officer. And on her part-time job, like her part-time thing, she did a music video where she's a stripper, right? And
I gotta see how much ass is she actually throwing?
She's throwing ass.
You see the back of that thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need a little context, that's all.
Dog, she got a G-string on, dog.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, at her part-time job, matter of fact, I'm gonna have Marcus throw it up in here for people to see it. So, but her part-time, I ain't gonna say that's her part-time job. It seems like Buddy she may have dealt with Buddy before. You know what I'm saying? Because, dog, think about it, Hollywood. You just can't call no chick up just randomly and be like, hey, I need you to be in a music video. If she don't have some type, I ain't saying they slept together, but I'm saying she know this nigga. She had to know this nigga to a certain extent. I ain't saying they slept together.
You don't think the nigga broke bread?
He could have.
Yeah, nice enough check get a lot of motherfuckers to do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Could have. And she's an attractive woman, bro. But I'm just saying for her to have a career, because this says that she's a New York detective.
Damn.
Not just an officer. This shit says detective, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how true that is. She could be a street cop or whatever. But usually when a woman has a career like that, dog, for her to come out and do something like that, it's usually for either a nigga that she been fucking before, she done fucked him before, or a nigga that she cool with like that. Because you can't get no random nigga to just walk up to a police officer. We from Miami, dog. We done seen some of y'all in y'all police uniform. We know some of y'all fine. You just can't walk up to her like, hey, you want to be in a music video? She be like, yeah. No, they got to have some type dealings with each other. Because you knew the backlash that was going to come from this shit. And secondly, in New York, they have the union. The union don't seem to be that mad at her because she didn't have on any police shit.
Yeah,
like
it had to be somebody that recognized her to point that shit out. Other than that, you wouldn't even have known.
And that's hating.
Yeah, that's hating.
You hating. You feel me? And that could be her side. Like, that could be what she thought.
I was just finna say, dog, maybe that's some shit that she just like to do. It just don't pay the bills.
That's what I finna say. Like, bro.
Yeah, because niggas ain't shooting videos like they used to back in the day. That shit was different back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point I was finna get to. Back in the day, dog, we had video vixens. It was women that was actually paid just to be in music videos, to do exactly what this young lady's doing.
Yeah, they ain't got that no more.
No, because niggas is shooting videos off their iPhone now. No, and music videos back in the day used to be a meal ticket.
Yeah, they ain't got no budget for that shit no more. Yeah, ain't no video budget.
Ain't no budget in that shit no more, bro.
Yeah.
I was just listening to Nelly was on Drink Champs. And he was saying back when he was doing his videos, speaking of this woman, tip drill video, he said that back then Universal didn't want to pay for the video. So they paid for the video out their pocket. He said back then they was giving budgets of $1 million for the video.
Yeah.
He said niggas that were just giving you water on set was going home with $3,000, $4,000, $2,000, $3,000 for just handing you water.
Mm-hmm.
Those days over with, buddy. You don't get that.
They were printing money back then.
Yeah. So, do you really have a problem with her shaking some ass, bro? I really don't.
I don't. Myself personally, I don't, because like I said before, it had to been a hater or somebody who recognized her to go back and report that shit to her superiors. Other than that, motherfucker wouldn't have never knew. You know what I'm saying?
She'd just been another bad motherfucker in the video.
Right. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure she know that the type of job that she got, it comes with that type of scrutiny and shit like that if a motherfucker does recognize you. So I do think it was a risk that she took, and that shit backfired on her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because as a high profile job like that, you know what I'm saying? You're a police officer, fire department, shit like that. They gonna look at shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but like I say, she in New York. They don't have I don't think from what I've seen, the union don't have no problem with her doing
I think this shit just in the news. I think she gonna be all right.
Yeah, she gonna be straight. Shit, moving on to our next story. I think me and you talked about this before. We didn't go into great detail about it though. FIFA's announcing, for you guys that don't know, FIFA is the World Cup. World Cup is soccer. Soccer is a world sport. That's why it's called the World Cup, not just the Super Bowl. They say that they trying to link Drake to this because for people that don't know, most people don't know, FIFA doesn't have a halftime show. FIFA don't do that. The nigga that owned FIFA just said that this year it will be a halftime show.
Yeah, what the nigga that owned FIFA or he run FIFA?
The nigga that run FIFA.
Oh, I'm gonna say what that bank account look like. God damn. Nigga own FIFA? Man, please.
He he run FIFA. I spoke crazy, my bad.
Okay.
But yeah, he announced that it's a halftime, and people have been linking Drake to this, right? Now, my thing about it, if this is what Aubrey did, bro, which I don't know if this is what he did or not, but if this is his next move, boy, this nigga's playing chess, not checkers, boy. That worked.
You can't do that after Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl halftime.
Why not?
Because it's gonna look a certain way.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's a bigger move. I mean, worldwide, but that shit gonna look a certain way. It might not look a certain way to you, but it's gonna look a certain way. You already got a dark cloud of you because you're suing over the diss record. Now, in order for you to try to top what Kendrick did at the Super Bowl, now you're finna go and try to do a FIFA halftime show when FIFA has never done a halftime show. It screams, in my mind, it screams desperate. He reaching for anything he can get. And I don't think a nigga like Drake need to do that, man. Just play the game how you play it. Just keep making good fucking music. What you doing? Keep doing the shit that you're known for.
I'm on the total opposite spectrum of that shit, bro.
I know, yeah.
I think it's a genius move for the reasons being one, Drake done turned down the Super Bowl 2 or 3 times, so he didn't really give a fuck about doing the Super Bowl. No way.
Yeah. So why would you care? Why would you care about doing a halftime show somewhere else?
Because the World Cup is 10 times bigger than the Super Bowl. So that's the show.
Not with viewers.
Yes, it is, Hollywood.
Well, I'm about to pull up that stat, though.
Okay, pull it up. And then when you pull it up, you're telling them, right? World Cup get 10 times the viewers that the Super Bowl get. The Super Bowl is just the United States' biggest game.
Okay.
The World Cup got the world watching. It's 10 times bigger than that shit, bro. So, to me, in my brain, what that tells me is bro, if he does get this,
you think that shit gonna change the narrative though?
I don't think it's the change the narrative.
Have you ever seen the FIFA World Cup?
I've seen it. I don't watch soccer, but I've seen it.
Nah,
I remember when they came down to the motherfucking Hard Rock. When
I remember.
Nigga, that shit, nigga, they broke down the stadium trying to get into that shit, bro.
And we still ain't watched that shit.
You ain't watch it, but the world watches the World Cup.
The niggas who we trying to get to change the narrative with ain't watching that shit. All them foreign motherfuckers who don't know nothing about nothing, yeah, they gonna watch it.
I don't think Drake's trying to change the narrative though.
He gotta be, dog. Doing all of this desperate shit that he doing, he gotta be.
I don't think it's listen. I think it's just to show you that nigga, I don't need that little shit that y'all niggas talking about. The same thing he did with Universal Music when he dropped the music without their support, and that shit still went to #1. It didn't stay #1 because he doesn't have the money behind him. But what it's slowly doing is that Nokia shit is becoming a TikTok fad. Every bad bitch that's on Instagram is doing something to that, or Facebook.
That's why I think he need to keep doing what the fuck he doing.
But this is a part of it, though, is what I'm saying. Like, we look at the Super Bowl as the holy grail of sports in the United States. That FIFA shit is 10 times bigger than the Super Bowl. You're going to garner more views, and that's just to show you, hey, nigga, I'm big. I'm bigger than the Super Bowl. It's not to change the narrative, because you can't change the narrative. Kendrick won. We not even going to have that argument no more. Kendrick won the battle. But like I said before, Drake going to win the war. Because Drake make music that the women gonna listen to. Nobody finna go put on Mad Kid City and get the twerking on motherfucking Instagram and get the music popping like that. That's why Kendrick won the battle. But Drake is gonna win the war because he playing chess, not checkers. If you put that nigga on that stage, bro, and just for instance, for shits and giggles, right? Let's say he bring Wayne and Nicki. And that whole Young Money type shit, bro. Everybody gonna know every word to all them songs. It ain't gonna be none of that. Oh, I ain't never heard that shit that Kendrick did. Oh, I ain't never heard that shit before. Everybody, the nigga gonna get up there and play Controller, work. Even though he beefing Rihanna, he gonna play that. Man, listen, bro. And it's crazy because I just seen Ross on stage playing Money to Blow with Drake verse playing.
You goddamn right. I got too many motherfucking hits with this nigga on. You think I'm not gonna play them? My hands are tied. I have no choice. Goddamn it, I gotta play it.
That nigga he's part of my catalog.
Hell yeah. They got too many hits together. What?
I don't think Drake's trying to change the narrative, dog. Because it is what it is, bro. Y'all know. Speaking of that, going on into the Drake shit. How do you feel about what that O'Connor? What was that nigga name that did the Emmys? The white guy? The redhead guy, dog, that do late night. It ain't Colin. Is it O'Connor? Oh, let me look it up. The nigga that did the joke about at the Oscars. What was it? The Oscars? I think it was the Oscars.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot his name.
When he come on and say that I guess it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile, some shit like that. I said, I said, boy, look at here, boy. I didn't think the joke was funny because I think they're beating them. I think they beat the dead horse at this point, dog.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think they beating the dead horse, bro. And whoever wrote the joke, dog, because that had to be a black person that wrote that joke, bro.
It was.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Leave. I mean, bro. This. I feel like it's more dangerous. I think it's more important for Kendrick to come out with some better shit after this than it's ever gonna be for Drake. Because if your shit come out and this shit go, I mean, you're gonna do numbers just because you Kendrick Lamar. But boy, listen. I don't know, Hollywood, boy. This is gonna be a vital thing because Drake's seeming to be able to maneuver after being called a pedophile, dog. And that's the worst shit you can call a nigga, bro. And you know the crazy part about this shit, Hollywood, before we move on to our next topic. Both of them niggas were lying on each other. Well, assumably both of them niggas were lying on each other, allegedly. You call this nigga.
Call me what the fuck you want to call me, but what a shit that's gonna stick to me. What are charges? You know what I'm saying? What a aftermath from this shit.
Yeah.
So obviously all of this shit was some bullshit. Kendrick ain't no woman beater. He's still with his wife. Everything's still lovely over there. And a pedophile. Of course he not.
That shit crazy, dog.
But that's rap beef though.
Yeah.
I don't remember no rap beef where niggas didn't lie on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just who shits out more better with
the truth is boring.
Yeah.
I gotta say some sensational shit, man. I have to.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. For me, dog, I just think at the end of the day, I think this FIFA shit is little boy. That's Super Bowl shit, bro. Like, nigga, I'm the biggest nigga in the planet. I'm a World Cup, and billions of motherfuckers gonna watch the World Cup, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how you scan. I don't even know how you do a half. I watch a little bit of soccer. I don't even know how you do a halftime shit. I mean, I don't know how you. I don't know where you sit that shit at the beginning. Do you sit it at the end of the game?
It gotta be in the middle, cause like every other sport, they gotta have an intermission in the middle of it.
Soccer don't got no intermission though, Hollywood.
They don't.
No.
They don't.
No.
Yeah. So he gotta do the opener. You can't close it. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen if you close this shit.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers, the wrong motherfucker win, but they could riot. So we gotta open this
and
motherfucker.
That's why I'm saying, like,
we gotta open it.
They got some documentaries. Y'all gotta go do your Googles about a goalie that missed a goal in one of them World Cups, dog. They killed the nigga, man. They killed the nigga, man.
Yeah.
That shit's serious. So for me, I want to sit back and see how this shit gonna play out, dog. Hey, Hollywood, you listen to Maul and Rory, right?
I do.
You know the chick on the Damaris, right?
I do.
Well, she been getting dragged on social media as well, bro.
What she did?
You remember Damaris was one of those Kendrick. Well, she was from what I seen. When I was listening to them, because I was listening because Maul is an insider with Drake.
She really a J. Cole fan.
Yes. But she was kind of shitting on Drake a little bit. Just a little bit.
Like everybody else. So
she came out with the video of to the Nokia song. Because Damaris said that this Drake new album wasn't for women. It wasn't. Those are little words. Okay. They didn't make that album for the women. Just to later on be on Instagram dancing to one of his motherfucking songs. So one of the women got mad and told her to go sit her ass down. Like, nah, stay your ass on that side over there when you was there. Don't come back over here now. So Damaris responded, and now it's a back and forth with her. Now she done made this woman semi-famous because Drake reposted on his page.
They did make a comment about it on the show. That's what they was talking about.
Yeah, that's what they was talking about.
I had no clue.
So the woman actually Damaris made her a little bit semi-famous. So Drake reposted it on his Fista page. Now, that lets me know Drake sees everything, bro. Drake sees everything. So, dog, do you think? I don't know how you describe this type beef that these two niggas got going on, bro. I think this shit worse than Pac and Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas, Ice Cube.
Nah, it ain't Pac and Biggie. Niggas died. I don't think niggas dying off this shit.
No, ain't nobody died. But I think you got to put this as top. No, this got to be top two beefs, bro.
I'll put
it's definitely
it,
the top
number
five.
two. I'll put it number two after Biggie Pac Biggie.
Just because people lost their life.
Yeah, niggas died. They had the whole East Coast, West Coast. They had coast going against each other. So
bro,
yeah,
that's what it is.
I'll put that number one.
The world is divided.
Not really. I think that shit over. And Pac Biggie lasted for years. I don't think this shit finna last for no years, man. Niggas don't care no more.
Dog, I don't know, dog.
I think the Super Bowl put a bow on that shit, man. All right, everybody's side of that shit. Even the Kendrick Lamar fans side of this shit.
Yeah,
Kendrick, go back to doing what you're doing, dog. Drake, go back to doing what you're doing. This shit over. It's over.
Yeah. I put it in there just because of the cultural effect that it's having, dog. Like, I ain't seen niggas choose sides since the Pac and Biggie shit, bro. Like, niggas is really choosing sides, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think bigger records came out of this beef, but the bigger beef, like real beef, that was that Pac and Biggie shit.
So you think that Diss Like Us is the biggest diss song out of all the diss songs?
Yeah, the numbers gonna show it.
Dog, that shit got him a Grammy, dog.
Right. No, that
That
shit got him
shit.
5 Grammys. And they got
And
5 Grammys.
I wonder if he gonna be able to like I said, dog, I think this shit is more pivotal for him than it will ever be for Drake. Because I think Drake gonna always be able to make the music for the women, dog. And he gonna always be able to. I mean, I think Drake make music for women in his sleep, dog.
But like Drake said, as soon as Kendrick opened his mouth, give him another Grammy. Kendrick gonna keep, he gonna keep getting Grammys regardless. This ain't his wheelhouse making music like this. But the shit that he was making before, the shit that he thrives on, the shit that he loved to make, that shit was winning Grammys on a yearly basis or whenever he dropped. You know what I'm saying? So as far as his shit being critically acclaimed, it's always gonna be that because it's Kendrick. But as far as him keeping up with Drake with the hits, that shit ain't gonna never happen, dog. Drake is a hit maker. That's what he do.
Hey man, you can't deny that goddamn hit maker shit, dog. I mean,
Yeah,
hey, Hollywood,
that's him.
Hollywood, do you want to hear the clip of the girl talking about Damaris and Damaris responding since you ain't heard it, or do you want to just? I mean, we can move on to the next topic.
Nah, go ahead.
All right, this is what was said, and this is Damaris' response.
Girl, go sit down. What are you doing?
You know, usually I ignore things like this because I'm an entertainment podcast, right? People are always going to have opinions on my opinions or opinions on my clips, things of that nature. So it usually just rolls off my back. But it was something about her foundation shade and the fact that she flat ironed her bundles on 25 degrees that really chapped my ass. And being that I'm sitting here on my couch rubbing my feet together like a moon cricket, today I have time. Now, being that you run a TikTok stand page that's dedicated to a man that wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, I wouldn't expect you to know this. But my job as a producer and a mic on an entertainment podcast is to garner conversation from clips, which is why you're stitching something that I said a year ago without context. Damn, I'm good at my job. I should ask for a raise. Now, I'm not going to provide the full context of this viral clip that she stitched because everybody is tired of talking about this beef. I get paid to talk about it, and I'm tired of talking about it. What I will say is this. I reported on what Kendrick said about Drake, and I garnered conversation about it. I did my job, and I did it well. If you want to go see the original video, you can do that. Now, to answer your question, girl, what the fuck you doing? Looking amazing. Looking good. You probably shouldn't have put me in that corner while having your face in the screen because it actually made you look worse than you already made yourself look when you mixed shade Despicable Me and shade Ghastly Ghost and painted it on your face. Now, I'm getting back to my TikTok being about positivity, mocktail recipes, and Grey's Anatomy rants. You have a wonderful day.
Hollywood, what did you say?
So did Drake repost this shit before Damaris made the clip? Or did
No,
he
what happened
repost that
was
after?
Drake posted it after this girl that she's talking about posted it on X. It got
was
so
that
many
before?
views.
Well, that's what made Damaris respond to it.
That what made Damaris respond. But Drake had
okay.
already reposted the video on his Fista page before Damaris made this response. Because she was one of the ones on there saying that Drake didn't make this, they didn't make this for women. And then for you to be on there dancing to the goddamn song with your makeup and all your face and shit all made up beat, it does seem contradictory, bro. It really does. It really does, dog. So shout out to her, man. Y'all, if y'all haven't had a chance, go check out Maul and Worry. Those were the two co-hosts that was with Joe Budden that broke off and done their own thing. Hollywood, last time before we get up out of here, dog. I was scrolling, trying to find some shit for us to talk about, and I seen this post, right? And it's about a girl saying that she doesn't want to be a girlfriend anymore, right? Like girlfriend ain't something that she want to do. She just wants to kick it with a nigga, do what they do, and you go about your business. Now, I done came over to Hollywood side, bro. Do what you do. I'm not mad at nobody for living their life the way they want to live their life. You do it what sees best for you, right? But have some foresight on what it is. And listen, I don't know no nigga who see a girl that he want to have sex with and wouldn't sign up just to fuck and not have no strings attached. This seems like the perfect shit. You feel me? Like, it seems like the perfect situation for, how would you say, 99% of the male population. We fucking with this.
A lot of.
But do you think the majority of women will take on this mindset? Because I don't think a lot of women gonna feel this way. She, you know, she saying she just want a nigga to kick it with and go have fun and, you know, just do what they do. And
what's having fun? Is it just fucking having fun, or do you want to go out on dates? Like, what?
She want to go out on dates and all that. She want a nigga to do all that.
Okay, so how long? I mean, because obviously she's saying this because whatever nigga she fucked with before done gave her his ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying? So now, I just want to fuck with you without no strings attached because I don't want to get my feelings involved. But how long you think you gonna be able to keep this shit up fucking, and I'm treating you like my girlfriend. We're going out on dates. We might even take a trip or two together. How long you think you gonna be able to keep that shit up before you break that wall down and throw all that shit in the garbage and then start catching feelings for a nigga and wanting to be with a nigga? How long you think you're gonna be able to keep that shit up? Because I don't think it's gonna be long.
Me neither.
I don't even think you can make it to the year mark before you start catching feelings for a nigga.
Duh, I think most women, when they go on these podcasts and they give these bold statements on how they want shit to go, bro, I think they coming out their feelings. They talking about past traumas that done affected them, that's done shaped they real, like how they view the world in that moment.
Yeah.
But it's a thing called digital footprints, bro. When you get on these podcasts and you're going to these places and you're speaking not from a place of thinking about what you're saying, but you just going on there venting out how you feel about something. And it's cool to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm learning now, bro, is therapy for some people ain't going to a therapist and sitting down and really working out your problem. For some people, like some rappers say, the shit that they go through, they just put it in their music and that's their therapy. Well, I'm learning some people therapists just get on social media, turn the record button on and the like button, the record button on and just say what the fuck, how you feeling at that moment. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what you're doing is you're setting a digital footprint. So whenever something happens, you become famous because at this point you're not famous. So when you become famous, they're going to do what they do to all celebrities. They're going to go on your old page and pull up some shit that you said that's going to contradict whatever fucking how you feeling at this moment. But I'm going to play the clip and let you listen to what the young lady said, Hollywood, and tell me what man wouldn't be down with this.
I've recently just, come to the realization that I don't like being a girlfriend. I hate it. I don't like being a girlfriend. I don't like being a girlfriend to anybody. I want somebody to be a boyfriend to me. And it's like, as bad as that sounds, that's just what it is. Like, I'm cooking for you. I'm not washing your drawers. Yeah. I don't care about how you feel. Yeah. Yeah. So you just want to vibe and... I just want to vibe. I just want to chill. We can go out on dates. We can have fun as friends, though. Nothing more. I'm definitely not trying to get married no time soon. For sure. And that's just what it is. It's a lot always having to share yourself with someone. And right now I'm in a space where it's like, I'm so happy being alone. I wake up, I sleep by myself. I wake up every day. I sleep with my daughter. I wake up, I do what the hell I want. I ain't got to worry about who I'm affecting with my daily decisions. Yeah. Like.
There you go, Hollywood. So to me, code word vibe is fucking. That's what you talk about.
Yeah, but I don't want you to show your ass when you see me out in public with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, don't do none of that.
No, Hollywood, it's gonna turn into Gabrielle Union situation. This what Gabrielle Union was talking about before she married Dwayne Wade. Remember? Oh, I'm gonna pay all the bills. I'm gonna do it. See, she's somewhat attractive at this point. See, now this is what people gotta keep it real. You got to know your sexual equity out here when you're out here fucking around.
Oh, she ain't fine.
From what she looked like, she ain't a 3 or no shit like that. She decent.
She okay.
So you can get by now, right? You can get by with this. But what's gonna happen when your looks deteriorate? and you're not getting the attention that you was normally getting from guys. So this to me is this is the same shit, the Gabrielle Union shit that we was talking about earlier. Right now, you can move and shake how you want to shake because niggas want to have sex with you. But what happened when that shit slow down?
I don't even think she's gonna last that long. I think she's gonna still be the 7 that she is before she come to the realization that she ain't built for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna come way before your shit deteriorate. I think you're gonna realize in the moment you're gonna find that right nigga. Right after you start talking like this, you're gonna run into the right nigga. And he gonna be down with everything you talking about. But then y'all gonna get in this relationship, he gonna start treating you right, and then you gonna start catching feelings. But no, I don't want to shift this shit because we had an agreement, so I want to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? So don't act a fool when you see me out in public with somebody else, because this is our agreement. When I'm with you, I'm gonna treat you like how you want to be treated. But when I'm away from you, I'm gonna do my thing. We ain't in a relationship, like you said. You single. We just have fun when we're together. So let's keep it that way.
Do you think it's crazy if you out with, okay, let's say you and her out on a date and you see something that you like and you go holler at it? Are you out of turn for doing that if she already said she's not looking for no relationship, she just looking for somebody to vibe with?
I ain't that type of nigga. I ain't gonna never disrespect you while me and you together. When me and you together, it's always gonna be about you.
I mean, but how's it disrespect if this the foundation? Because if the roles vice versa, would you feel some type way if you out with her kicking it and she see a nigga that she like and she be like, hey, hold on, let me go get this nigga number? Are you gonna feel some type way?
I am.
Even if y'all don't already established that this shit is what it, y'all ain't got nothing, y'all just pretty much vibing.
Yeah, but when we with each other, we with each other. Now don't be talking to other niggas while you with me. You can do that shit on your own time. You have plenty of time when you not with me to go court and do all the other shit you want to do. Don't do that shit while you around me. That shit disrespectful.
I'm on the total opposite spectrum of that, bro. If this is what we already done established, and I know that we not kicking it like that, then I don't really give a shit about shit like that. Do your thing. Because it's vice versa. If I see something I like and we sitting there, I'm going to go and engage too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the one that's going to initiate it. Like as far as, let's say we went out somewhere, right? And she seen something that she like, and she be like, hey, you mind if I go? I'm going to be like, nah, go ahead, handle your business. My feelings ain't going to get in it because I already know what we got going on. I don't have girlfriend or wifey intentions with you. You is just for the moment. We've put that this situation is just for the moment. So go ahead and do your thing. But vice versa, I'm not going to be the person that'll get up from the table and be the first one to initiate. Oh, shit, I see that. Let me go holler at it. I wouldn't do that. I play it the way you play it, but I wouldn't be mad if she did. And then now that you've opened that door, this is what we doing. And you on mute, Hollywood. You on mute.
If you don't initiate talking to a chick, how is it gonna happen when you with her? Because she gonna see you with the chick and assume that's your chick.
If I don't,
so if you don't initiate it, how it's gonna happen?
Okay, what I'm saying is I'm gonna play the game the way you played it. Our situation is our situation. I'm saying I wouldn't have a problem if she got up from the table and went to go talk to a dude. When she come back, I ain't gonna say nothing about disrespect because I already know that's what we on. So I ain't tripping. But from that point on, I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do when we go out too. What I'm saying is, when I say initiate, I'm not gonna be the first one to get up from the table and go talk to another bitch with her sitting there. Because I'm like you, I got enough. I ain't gonna say respect. I respect what we got going on enough to where I wouldn't get up and go do that. But if you get up and go, if you ask me, could you go do it? I'm be like, go ahead. And now from that day on, the floodgates are open. I know exactly what we got going on with each other, and I'm gonna play the game the way it go.
Yeah, I think I know how to separate shit. When our time is our time. When we kick it, it's all about us. But I'm pretty sure I have enough time outside of you to find something else to get into. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you can.
I leave it like that.
Nah. I mean, I'm with you to a certain extent. Like, like I said, we sound like a broken record. But like I said, I wouldn't be the person that'll get up and be like, hold on, let me go holler at this chick. Even though I understand this is what our situation is, I wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't be mad if she went and did it, she just got to be the person that do it first. If she do it, because I don't have no attachments, no emotional attachments to you like that, because we done already discussed what our shit is. You tell me you don't want to be no girlfriend. You just want somebody to vibe with. So, okay, so since that's what you want, I'm going to play you. This how we going to play the game. We just happen to be friends with benefits. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's basically what she's looking for. A friend with benefits. Mm-hmm. A nigga that come through, take her out, they can kick it. They going to have sex. She don't want you to spend the night. She wants you to take your ass home. Like all that shit. So for me, when you say shit like that, when I decode it, that's how I'm decoding it. You just want to be a friend with benefits. All right, cool. I mean, when we go out and kick it, you're a friend with benefits, goddammit. Because if you was with your homegirl and you seen a girl that you like, a friend, you'll go talk to her, correct?
No, I get it.
That's me. So that's why I say terms, we should establish the terms of what we finna be doing before we start doing it, dog. So everybody know how to play the game. You know what I mean? And I don't get mad if I signed up for that, to play in that game. If I signed the contract to be in the G League, I'm in the G League, bro. It just is what it is. I don't put no extra expectations on nothing when we done established, especially the coochie good. I want to keep hitting. Shit, so go ahead and your business. Could you think, Hollywood, before we get out there, do you think if you start out a relationship like that and she went and talked to other dudes and you know that she kick it with other dudes on that level and she decide out of all the dudes she kick with, you the best option to be her man, could you convert over to being her man after y'all done went through a situation like that?
If I feel the same way she feel.
I
feel like, okay.
With no judgment?
Yeah, she my person and okay, I want to stop fucking with all the rest of them for her. Yeah, we both feel like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Well, that being said, man, we gonna get the fuck on up out of here, man. Hollywood, tell everybody to get in contact with you, pimp.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on X. I'm also infamous on TikTok. You follow the podcast, go to Facebook is Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. How do you get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate Theze Nutz.
Also, if you take the audio experience, keep the nuts separated, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Also, if you want to get in personal contact with me or Hollywood, go to thezenutz.business@gmail.com. That's thezenutz.business@gmail.com. And as I said, to end each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect podcast, social media best kept secret. I'm infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we Theze Nutz.